I see money on the ground. Let's pick that up real quick. 0.2 real. 3 T's. How idiomatic. Fritte. Let's go in there. What's in here?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Excuse me, I have the tear bag, but no tear. Can I still use the tear machine? I'd assume not. Yellow roses, dozens of them, tulips too. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Hello there.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's
That's
that
your
magazine
magazine.
she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritte with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritte Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Fascinating. What magazine are you
mean
reading?
This?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Stupid famous people, I approve of this. Very futuristic, tap on the girls kissing. Forget about all of that. What this... Hold on a second, I'm just... you know, when you mess up with the sentence and you try again and you just fail, you need to take a quick break and then you try to read it again. Forget about all that. What this is Fashion Police feature. Is that a... I'd assume that should say what is this Fashion Police feature, but maybe I'm just dumb, I don't know. I'm not even interested in that magazine, I don't know why I asked about that.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now, and does he look like this? Point at myself. I think we're just gonna get hazed and we might just lose another morale for that. Points to a hat. I bet your hat would take the prize. So who is the most stylish in there? Can't be anyone from here.
Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. Or a singer-songwriter. Or a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has he been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
I think maybe with some other abilities we could have called her not really thing.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Okay, so there's tulips, there's the tear machine. What's up here?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Alright.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Ooh, magnesium gives us +1 morale. Hypnogamma is +3 morale. Honestly, we can't really use that yet. That's all. Let's take a bottle of magnesium.
Okay. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Let's heal that up. Haven't felt better. Have never felt better. I mean, we can't really use Hypnogamma anyways, because if we lose 1, it would be a waste of like 2 morale if we take that, and if we lose 2, we're done. So I think there's no point in buying one of those. I'll get another magnesium,
Here.
just in
Saint
case.
Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Just in case we get into a rough spot. So now we can heal ourselves and our morale. That's fantastic. You love to see it. Like, actually legitimately really helpful. Can we take the bottles and return them for money? No. Okay. Oh, we're close to another skill point. Maybe later. I don't think there's much else we can do to buff ourselves. Tools. Oh yeah, we still have the crowbar in hand. Ah, we have to equip it to collect stuff, actually. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, we don't really need much at this point. Now, let's see. Back up here is the supremacist. Can we? Okay, it's locked. Fine. The future belongs to measureheads, she says. Okay.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Oof, just a 28% chance. Wait, hold on a second. Let's not make any mistakes that we don't have to make. Let's make the mistakes.
Has only worsened
Yeah.
since I last saw you.
Let's
You
just
have
make them.
really let yourself go.
Let's just make the mistakes we have to make.
Just like that, instinct took over.
Easy.
Sonic strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip.
I mean, I don't really want to kill him, right? This seems like it would...
Don't wait. You've only got a millisecond. He's coming to. Time is breaking loose from the stupor. His left hand that fighting pose. Watch out. He's expecting the hook.
Ah. And wham bam, thank you,
The
ma'am.
man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Okay, Disco Inferno, press the button. We're not gonna say welcome to Revachol, we know what that means. I'm so sorry I didn't want to do this and press the button. Disco Inferno.
Slam your fist on the button. The man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Yeah, let's go to the door. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so we have a skill point now. What are we gonna put that into? Hand-eye coordination. What would be a good thing to buff? Like, what are you? Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Electrochemistry. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Half-light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Wait, what was Esprit de Corps? Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Nah, I'm not really into cop culture. Not gonna lie. Let's see. How about this? Yes, shivers. Good. We don't have any more skill points, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see if that comes in handy at some point. I would certainly like that. Alright. And with that we can enter. But, before we do so, before we explore in here, I'm gonna take a very quick break. I'll be right back. Yeah, in like a minute or two. And I'm back. There we are. Alright. That's just leaving Oh. My bad. I didn't have the game selected, so pressing WASD did not have the desired effect. What does that say? The door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Okay. Every worker equals member of the board is written on top of the flyers. And at the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Standard office file cabinet. Drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. Anything in here that we could use? Ah, there's something here. Visual calculus, +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. Okay. Is that like a... Do we have a slot for... Oh, glasses, it's here. I'm just... Yeah, let's get that. We look like a mess. But that is okay. A flyer? No, it's a book. La Fumée, Volume 1, Number 4. Let's take that. What's in here? A seat. A giant aspirin on the pillow and a baton of coffee rings on the armrest. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. What's here?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
I don't really know who I would call or what job I would punch in, so I'll keep the money for now, right? Now, you know what? I want to know what it does.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Interfacing. Challenging 12. Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
Well then, let's see who that is.
Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then,
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
the voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
Do you know me?
No.
I mean, I meant, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't even know my
If
name.
you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Alright. We gained some experience points, that's fine by me. Alright, up here. Ooh, is that a coat we can put on?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Look, Lieutenant. Someone left their cloak behind. Or we can grab it?
Yes, it was probably you. It does bear the RCM insignia, after all.
You think I should get
The
it?
service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, yes I do.
Well, let's do
As
that
your
then.
fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
Nice. Now let's take a look at that. Esprit de Corps und Shivers. Und die Jacke ist nur Esprit de Corps. Hey! Just some free shivers, right? And we're getting closer and closer to being from the Matrix, I guess. Physical instrument. And this one is drama. I'll keep the physical instrument thing. What's in this big old barrel? It's collecting rainwater. That's nice. Okay. Do we go down first or over there? Let's go over there first. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Let's pick up all the come on. I meant to click the bottle. Take it. I mean, it's all money. I'm not gonna throw that away. Kim, could you please get out of the way for a second? Is that all? Okay, that's all of them. Wonderful. Okay, let's take a look in here.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
So this is where Renee works. I'm gonna look around. I'm not gonna rest. I'm not gonna do what Ophelia tells me to do.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
I think we shouldn't take it, right? Oh,
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood can see us up here.
yeah, let's leave. These stairs look broken. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down there. But we made the right choice. The inessential stuff first. Up. All around you, great machines in quiescence. Wait, what are you saying? Interact? Oh, I can interact with that. Let's do that first. The leading intellectual organ of Martinez communism offers a radical Masovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Frisell with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frisell. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
Why Frisell?
Because Frisell was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Let's flip through the pages.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okay, editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Kim, I think this is a communist magazine. Played cool. Yeah,
You
let's
flip
play
back
cool.
to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
I want to catch up on international developments.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bear wrestling. Flip back to that.
Alright, let's see what this bear wrestling is all about. Seems a little too foreign for my taste. No, I want to know that now.
It seems to be part of a new public fitness initiative in the People's Republic of Samara, SRV, devised and promoted by none other than President Kenajinsky himself. According to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport, as he's affectionately known to his people, has recently decreed bear wrestling the national sport of the SRV.
Oh, hang on. Tell me more about this Uncle Sport.
Based on the description in this article, he appears to be an extremely competent and democratically elected president. Sapormat Sport Kalazinski is well into his third decade as president of the SRV. Outside Samara, he's known for three things: brutal repression of internal dissent, monumental corruption, and a near pathological obsession with physical fitness.
Great, now let's get to the bear wrestling.
It's quite straightforward. A standard match features one man, or in some cases, woman, against one bear. Two competitors, one ring, 5 rounds, or until incapacitation. According to the SRV's Ministry of Information, the program has been a tremendous success. Public support stands at 87%, and youth obesity and alcoholism rates are down 12% and 7% respectively. This is the SRV we're talking about. If you think those are the real numbers, there's probably a guy who wants to sell you a bridge in Lachette.
I guess it's hard to fight a bear if you're out of shape. I guess it's hard to fight a bear if you're drunk. I'm not sure if I trust these numbers.
What are you, a statistician? Did the moral intern send you on a fact-finding mission? This is the SRV party line, comrade.
Kim, do you think there's any chance our case will take us to the SRV? Always good to catch up on foreign affairs.
The Samaran People's Republic? No, I should expect not. Why do you ask?
I was thinking it might be fun to see a bear fight. I was thinking it might be fun to partake in a bear fight. No reason.
You know, not too long ago, I listened to a fascinating radio program on traditional Samaran folk dances. The costumes they wear are supposed to be extraordinary. In any event, no, I haven't seen any evidence there's a Samaran angle to this case.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
I can answer that one for you. Kunst und Kultur means art and culture.
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
Correct.
Why they decided to title this one section in Valda is beyond you.
Okay, so Valda is German, I assume?
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. The Tip Top Tournée is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
Let's read the profile of CS.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
Alright, let's see what these communists have to say about Tip Top.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
Wait, what's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
I mean, yeah, that's honestly a fair criticism.
So, all of it, basically.
Hang on, who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has 2 bylines: Nasteb and Kalada Bernal and Exilus Buka. There's no way those are real names.
Why aren't they real names? I mean, this is a combination of like Latin, I guess, and German. How's the Encolada Bernal? I don't know.
Have you ever met anyone named Exilus? Come on, they're plainly pseudonyms.
Okay, what's so bad about
Under
sponsorships?
capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tourney becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Right, but then you get to see them crash.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
I'm pretty sure I like it for the racing.
Sure, you think that, but subconsciously, it's the visions of brand names being engulfed in flames that you crave.
I guess I've never thought about it that much.
That's because you haven't been reading critically. But don't worry. The whole point of these sorts of articles is to let someone else read critically for you.
Kim, this article says that no one really watches Tip Top Tourney for the races.
Oh, come on. Can this article read your mind?
It seems to think
A
so.
certain kind of young man reads one or two books and suddenly thinks he understands the secret structures of reality. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Alright, now let's quickly take a look at local concerns.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Damn communists should have killed a lot of them when they had the chance. If it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers would be out of a job. Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Wouldn't it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? Why should I care? This doesn't have anything to do with me. Let's just go with that one.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution, so long as it's only redistributed upward. It's true, the rentiers have been bleeding you dry. You really ought to find your own place one of these days. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Alright, let's put it away.